Hey guys, welcome to our channel Code is Arcade. This is Ashank David, and in this video we are going to talk about bubble sort algorithm. Now this is the next algorithm which we are going to talk about in this playlist, and if you haven't watched our previous videos on this playlist, please go ahead and watch those videos. I am creating a lot of algorithms videos because we haven't done the algorithm section of DSA live session, so this is the part for it. So if you have not watched that yet, I would highly recommend you to watch other videos also. Now, before I start with this video, I would like to request you people to please like, share and subscribe to our channel Code is Arcade, and don't forget to press the bell icon also so that you won't miss any future updates. Now let's start the topic. So in this video, we are talking about bubble sort algorithm. Now in data structures and algorithms, we have bubble sort algorithm as the most basic sorting algorithm. When we talk about searching and sorting algorithm, we talk about bubble sort algorithm as the starting or the beginner algorithm, right? So let us say we have some random array and we need to sort that array. This is a sorting algorithm. As we already know, we have already understood that it's a sorting algorithm. Okay, so we already have that. So let us talk about how it works. Okay, so let us say we have, imagine we have a array. Let's say for example, we have 45, 1, 32, 12, 26, something like this. We have this array. Now imagine if this would be an array, I would create an array like that, that. This is an array. And now if I say apply bubble sort into it. Okay. So how would you apply bubble sort into it? First of all, you need to understand what happens exactly in bubble sort. What is the logic for bubble sort? So let us understand that. As the name suggests, it talks about bubble. Bubble sorting means bubble wise you will be sorting the elements. So for example, this is your first element, right? Now of course this element is not at the correct position because here 1 should come here and 45 should come at the last, if you see, according to the sorting array. If we talk about the sorted array, this array would be sorted something like this. 1 will come first, then 12 will come here, then 26 will come here, then 32 will come here, and then 45 will come here. This is the sorted array. Okay, and we need to get the answer like this. Okay, this is going to be our answer. So if I wanted to apply bubble sorting into it, first of all I need to understand how the bubble sort algorithm works. So you see guys that here the bubble is created and that bubble moves. So for example, you're talking about this bubble. Okay, just like how when bubbles are created in the water, the bubbles float towards the upper part of the section to the surface of the water. Similar to that, the bigger element like 45 will move slowly towards the end of the array, and once it reaches the end, that will be one phase done. That is one iteration. I hope so that you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. Like this bubble will move slowly and it will reach to the end. And that's how it happens in bubble sort algorithm. Okay guys, so let's talk about that. So first we are going to check these two adjacent element and check what happens. This is the first phase going on right now. And in the first phase or in the first iteration, we are checking the all the adjacent elements one by one, and I'll be traversing through this array and I'll be checking the two adjacent elements, and then I will be swapping them if they need to be sorted. So in this case, of course, this when we talk about these two adjacent element, of course, 1 will come here and 45 will go here. This is my first swapping done, and this is my first iteration going on. Okay, like this. This is my first phase done. Okay, now the for loop will go into the, or that loop will go into the next iteration in the first pass itself, pass 1 only, pass 1 in the sense when my this first element reaches the last index, like that. Okay, now the second iteration starts. This is the first iteration. Now the second iteration starts, and now again these two are checked. So in this case, 1 will go here and for 32 will come here and 45 will come here. These two will remain the same, like this. This is the second iteration. Then the third iteration comes and this will go somewhat like this. I hope so that you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. In the fourth iteration, this is gonna go somewhat like this. This is the first pass done. And once the first pass is done, this is our resultant array. Now, once we get the resultant array, now we can use this array to apply more and more iterations, and we can move on further a little bit to understand how the next pass works. So now the second pass starts, and again these two are sorted already, so we don't have to worry about this to be sorted. So this will come here only, and this will stay like this only for the moment in the first iteration of the second pass. Okay, first iteration of the second pass. Then the second iteration starts, and these two will get sorted like this, and these two will remain the same like this. Then the third iteration starts, and again these two will remain the same, and 26 and 32 will become here, and they'll be coming here like this. And this is the second pass done, guys. These two are last sorted. So as you see that the bigger elements is moving further and further, you see that the array is becoming sorted. And finally, if you see, now the array is sorted. 1, 12, 26, 32, 45. The array is sorted. If you see, this is what we were expecting, right? Yes, this is what we were expecting. And this is our answer, guys. So as you saw that these bubbles moved slowly to the right hand side, and slowly the bubble was moving like this. And this is how this type of sorting is done, guys. This is the entry level sorting technique, and this is the easiest way of sorting the array that you have. When we talk about the time complexity of bubble sort algorithm, the time complexity of this bubble sort algorithm comes up to be O of n square, order of n square. Now, why order of n square comes is because we use nested for loops. You see, in the first pass, we are going in multiple iterations, right? So one for loop will be used in the outside, and another for loop will be used in the inside of the outer for loop to iterate and check the adjacent items. Now, this is how it works, and this is your bubble sort algorithm, guys. This is the logic for bubble sort algorithm. Now let us move on towards the code of this program and this question, and we'll understand about that properly. This is the code for this, guys, and let us talk about how the code works. So this is the function for printing that array, and this is the function for bubble sort. Okay, and this is the main function. In the main function, I've taken I, j, temp, I for the for loop. Okay, and j for another for loop, but there is no use of it, so I don't require I and j in the main function, right? And here I have just taken the array and I've declared this array. Oh, the same array, kind of like same array, almost we have used the same array here as well. And n is the size of the array, and before swapping we are printing this, and after swapping we are printing this. Then we are for printing we are calling the print function, and for sorting we are calling the bubble sort function. So as you can see that bubble sort function has been called here. Now when bubble sort function is called, you see that the parameters are function, the whole array itself, and the size of the array. Later on we have created, as I told you, order of n square. The outer for loop and inner for loop will work here, correct? So this outer for loop is actually iterating over the whole array, while the inner for loop is iterating over the another that is I plus 1. So you see that this is the first element, that is the 1 element, and this is the 45 element, the second element, as you can see. So you can see that when we started this, this is I and this is I plus 1, right? So like that. So basically what we are doing is we are comparing this element with this element, right? So this is how it is working. And we are checking if the a of I is greater than a of j, then we will swap. So using the third variable temp, we have swapped it. So swapping is done in the inner for loop, and hence the time complexity of this algorithm comes up to be order of n square. Guys, this is the code, and I hope so that you have all have understood about how the bubble sort algorithm works. Now, if you have any doubts, please tell me in the comment section below. I'll try to solve your doubts as much as possible. And this is it for this video, guys. I thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I hope so that you have understood this really well. Well, that's it for now this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.